I put a photograph of my vegan peanut butter cookies on my Instagram account, and I asked people if they would like the recipe, and somebody said, well, are they gluten-free? So I'm like, well, no, but they could be. So let's give it a go. Turn off oven on to 200 degrees centigrade, 180 centigrade if it's a fan oven, 400 degree Fahrenheit or gas number 6. Grease or line a couple of trays. I use reusable liners like this one. I use reusable liners as I was fed up with throwing baking parchment away. My cooking never sticks on them and they are easy to wash. If you are interested in purchasing some of these liners, then just follow the link below. Put 75 grams of Flora spread into a bowl. I use this Flora lighter. It is vegan. Let's just move my thumb out of the way. It is vegan and it is also gluten-free. Then use 50 grams of a smooth peanut butter. I suppose you could try crunchy if you wanted to. I use this whole earth peanut butter or one similar to it because then the only ingredients in there is roasted peanuts 96%, sustainable palm oil, which is always good, and sea salt. And it has got something here that says that it is gluten-free. And then mush it all together. Then add 100 grams of dark brown sugar. Make sure it's fair trade. And dark brown sugar on its own without anything added to it is gluten-free. And mix it in. Then add 80 grams of gluten-free flour. I've got the Dove's range here, the gluten-free plain white flour, which is made out of flour blend. Is rice, potato, tapioca, maize and buckwheat. Now, if you're allergic to nuts, use 100 grams of a gluten-free flour instead of 80 grams. So add that to the mixture. If you're not allergic to nuts, I've got some ground almonds here and I'm going to add 20 grams of ground almonds, which almonds are gluten-free. And a pinch of salt, and I always use sea salt. I think it's a little bit better for you. It's got trace elements in. Add add a pinch of salt and mix it all together. In fact, that is still quite sloppy, so I'm going to add some more ground nuts to it. But you could add more flour. So that is more like it, a little bit stiffer. So do the spoon test. You've got to shake it off the spoon. Don't know if you saw that actually. You've got to shake it off the spoon. It's like that sort of texture. We'll make 16 cookies. So I'm going to make 8 cookies per tray and then put them in the oven for 15 minutes. So a good trick is to put your hands in some water before handling the dough, because the dough will be really sticky. And then plop the amounts with your wet fingers, because otherwise it will just stick to your fingers. And in the bowl, I'm dividing it up, so there'll be another 2, another 2, another 2, and that's for the other tray. Tray outline is a bit skewy. There we go. Let's get some more water on my fingers, otherwise I'm not going to be able to pick it up very well. It is very, very gungy to pick up. Just drop them onto your tray. More water, Jane. Don't forget the water. And then with watered fingers, you just want to press them down gently. They'll find their own shape. And then pop them in the oven for 15 minutes. And here they are after 15 minutes of cooking in the oven. And this liner is really good. I mean, you can see mine is really old, really well used, but things just don't stick. It's amazing. These biscuits look really good. Really good. I think we'll stop for mid-morning break now with a cup of tea and a couple of cookies. Yummy. Whoops. Paul, do you want to try one of these cookies? This is the peanut butter cookie, but the gluten-free version. So give it a go and let me know what you think.
Yeah, well, very nice. They're just spongy because we haven't let them cool down properly yet, but other than that, they're fine.
Oh,
They taste good.
So do they get the thumbs up? Excellent.